All right, XRP family, we're going to talk about XRP is down. Is this the bottom? What are we going to see from here? What happens next? We're going to talk about the latest XRP news and how all of this impacts you. So if that's of interest to you, please stick around to the end. Got a lot to share with you. Also, please hit that like button below, and please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. I greatly appreciate it. Okay. So, like I said, we've got XRP dipping below that $3 range. We're down to 4.9% on the 1 day. The overall market is down 3.3%. Now, on the overall market, kind of real snapshot, real quickly here. This is a really good AI-driven, real quick synopsis of why the crypto market's down. There's some interesting things here. We've had a lot of leverage. Positions that have been wiped out, $350 million in liquidations. Mostly longs have been wiped out. We've had some profit taking going on related to Ethereum and Bitcoin. Remember, Bitcoin hit its all-time high of 124,000 just recently, and we've had Ethereum running as well. Let me get that for you right here. Ethereum 4,200 plus. So you're going to see that profit taking near those highs, and so that's pushing back a little bit as far as we're seeing that. Now, that's just kind of an overall market view. Let's take a look real quickly at kind of XRP and what we've got going on specifically in the XRP land. But before I do that real quickly, I've got a free newsletter for you. Links in the description below. Links below this video if you're watching this on X. Please, please, please go down there and subscribe, because here's why. Subscribe to the free newsletter. It is free, delivered a couple times to your email. And it is wealth and profit strategies for stocks and crypto, 100% pure value, not selling you anything, any of that kind of stuff. Just something that I put together for you to try to help deliver more value to you as a fellow XRP and crypto investor. All right, so links right down there. Go give it a look and opt into that. Okay, so here's what I've got for you. I'm a big fan of Cassie Trades, and I think she did a really good job here of kind of explaining what we're seeing right now playing out in XRP. And so what we're really talking about is this right here, this move where we dip below that $3 range, and we've dipped down into that $2.96. So she's coming out and saying it hit support perfectly, $2.96. As expected, XRP dropped in the 0.382 retracement at 296. We even got a wick to 294 that quickly reclaimed 296. This right here in bold, this is exactly the kind of behavior we want to see at a market bottom. Okay, good to know, right? All right, on the RSI, and we've got bullish divergence on the 15-minute and 1 hour RSI. The wave down printed a clean 5 waves. Another bold. This adds to the idea that this was the bottom the market was hunting for XRP. Okay. We may linger at this range. I think we will. While Bitcoin, now she's bringing Bitcoin into the discussion, which I think is relevant, finishes its move to 112,000 support. Now let's take a look at Bitcoin. All right, so Bitcoin, let's take a look at that. Bitcoin, that's not Bitcoin. There's Bitcoin. So we got Bitcoin right here. You can see, let's move that chart over just a little bit. You can see we're talking about this right here, that 114,000, which is where Bitcoin is, and bounce back up just now, back up to 115. We could see Bitcoin per Cassie Trades dropping to 112. Okay, so just a little heads up there. Okay, so this is a great example of why I analyze each asset to its own chart. XRP already reached and holding support. Bitcoin has not. She's expecting Bitcoin to go to 112. XRP does not mirror Bitcoin here. Bitcoin can now make a new local low while XRP does not. So she's saying she's not expecting Bitcoin to drop, XRP to drop farther in relationship to Bitcoin going down another $2,000 or $3,000. Okay, this is the good news. From these support lows across the market, I expect things to turn exciting and bullish. She says Bitcoin from 112 support, a wave 2 bounce toward 120, 122 without making a new high. Wave 2 remains valid unless a new high prints. During that Bitcoin wave 2, I'm watching the pattern for a corrective ABC, not an impulsive 5. I'm expecting XRP and other large caps to push to new highs, targeting $4.80 for XRP in that same period. The structure of Bitcoin's wave 2 should help our confidence corrective on Bitcoin while impulsive upside remains on XRP. Okay. She said we held, XRP did, a textbook bottom, wick down, everything looking good. Complete 5 down. She's looking for XRP to take off and press towards $4.80 in the next weeks, month or so plus to come. So I think this is pretty good news, pretty bullish news. So thanks, Cassie, for that really, really, really great explanation and kind of what we've got playing out here. Okay, so again, it looks like we've got a little bit more of a downside associated with Bitcoin. We're looking at XRP to hold steady, might stick around this level, maybe a little bit lower, but then we start to see when Bitcoin starts to turn and go to back to that 120,000 plus level. We're expecting things to look good and turn positive. Okay. So on another note, pick up my software right there. Tells you how to buy and sell, when to buy and sell. Links in the description below. 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. And the price is $1.15 a day. That is Raider. He sees somebody coming to the door. So I'm going to end the note there, the video there. I'll see you. Links in the description below. Later. Bye.